Anger and frustration spilling out on the streets of Hong Kong, with thousands of protesters finding a collective voice that continues to be ignored.
We are extremely disappointed that we cannot get our voice heard. We can only see a handful of the eligible voters going in and out, and most of them we don't even recognize their faces. How can they represent Hong Kong people?
Inside the convention centre, just over 1,100 committee members took part in a so-called election and cast their votes for Hong Kong's new chief executive. Some were forced to push their way through the media scrum. There to greet them, the two main candidates, Henry Tang and CY Leung. Up until a few months ago, Tang was Beijing's man. The son of a tycoon and veteran politician, he had the backing of business and the city's richest man, billionaire Li Ka-shing. But his campaign became engulfed in scandal after admitting to extramarital affairs and building an illegal basement in one of his luxury homes, which he then blamed on his wife. CY Leung also had skeletons in the closet. The real estate surveyor is reportedly a member of the underground Communist Party, a claim he denies. He's also under investigation for a conflict of interest while he served as a cabinet minister. But in the end, Tang's loss of credibility was far too damaging, and Beijing switched sides.
When Beijing comes out to lobby for a candidate, it would be very, very surprising if he didn't win.
And despite reports of some members refusing to toe the party line, in the end, the majority listened. CY Leung was given an outright victory in the first round of voting.
During the heat of the campaign, inevitably, passions were aroused and strong remarks made. Now that the context is over, it is time to reunite.
For Tang, the dream was over. He was on the verge of tears while thanking supporters. But outside, there were only angry voices as hundreds of police tried to control the crowd.
This election campaign has really emboldened many people here in Hong Kong who are sending China a clear message to keep out of Hong Kong politics. They want real democracy and real elections where the people choose their representatives, not Beijing.
I'm simply telling China, let Hong Kong people decide our future. We do not need their interference or disruptions.
China has promised to deliver Hong Kong's 7 million residents universal suffrage in 2017, but many people remain sceptical.
Beijing promised Hong Kong people universal suffrage back in 2007 and 8. They didn't give us. And they promised 2012, they didn't give us. We demand universal suffrage immediately.
In the meantime, the people will have to rely on their new chief executive, who's promising to redistribute the wealth and pave the way for democracy. Anna Corrin, CNN, Hong Kong.